Hey guys, I'm here today to talk to you about the Mistel Barocco RGB keyboard. This is a 60% Cherry MX mechanical split keyboard. I've been using this keyboard for a few months now, and I got this keyboard because I really wanted to join the mechanical keyboard game after seeing friends and co-workers who were using Cherry MX keyboards. The problem was, I'm really a dedicated user of split keyboards. I've been using Microsoft Natural keyboards, Microsoft Natural clones, and more recently the Microsoft Sculpt keyboard in my daily use at work and at home. And I really wanted something that gave me that split ergonomics while still having the Cherry MX mechanical. The first keyboard I found when I was looking for a Cherry MX keyboard that was split was the Ultimate Hacking keyboard. This was kind of interesting, but I really didn't want to wait for the Indiegogo campaign to finish. So I started looking to see what else was out there. And the most similar thing I found was this keyboard. Or more specifically, the non-RGB version of this keyboard. Basically what this keyboard is the poker, if you guys are familiar with that they split down the middle. So after using this keyboard for several months, I've come up with things that I like about the keyboard that I don't like about the keyboard. First things first, split is great. The fact that they're completely free allows you to put the keyboard halves wherever you want, have it perfectly aligned for your hand position, have really nice wrist positioning. Beautiful. The Cherry MX keys are great. I'm currently using Cherry MX brown switches. The tactility is great. The noise is great, the feel is great. I do wish for $180, however, that this keyboard came with maybe an aluminum base plate. For being a plastic keyboard, it's plenty stiff, but I think that can really be attributed to the fact that it's so short on each half that there isn't much room to have flex. The colors are great, although the RGB, the LEDs, does not actually compare to, for example, my Razer Blade Stealthier. Razer's LED color is much better than you find on this keyboard. Beauty of the color just isn't as nice. Additionally, there's some wonky things about this keyboard. For example, the menu key does not light up. It lights up while you're programming, for example like so, but as soon as you're done, it's gone. Super annoying. Caps lock key doesn't light up. The caps lock key only lights up when you're on a layer where caps lock is caps lock. Here we go. Caps lock key doesn't light up unless caps lock is on. Another thing I don't like is the lack of tenting on this keyboard. If you look at the EA keyboard, if you look at the Microsoft Sculpt, even if you look at the ErgoDox Infinity, or any of the ErgoDox actually, there's tenting adapters available. You can make the keyboard sit like this. Much better ergonomics. I'm sure somebody can come up with an adapter for this keyboard to solve that problem, however, so maybe that's not really that important of a point. Other than that, this keyboard's great. It works really smoothly, it's reliable. The Cherry MX key switches are great. The programmability on keyboard is super useful, and it sounds great. Again, this is with the Cherry MX brown switches. One of the things I noticed when I switched from the Natural to the Sculpt was that it dropped the number pad in favor of a shorter keyboard. The benefit of that is that now your mouse is super close to your keyboard, wrist movement, head movement is much less. Moving from the Sculpt to a 60% keyboard, you gain an even better advantage, reducing that wrist movement even further. I know the first thing you're going to ask me, because it's the first thing that everyone asks me, where are your arrow keys? There's no arrow keys, but they're on a second layer, so it's very simple to get to them. You hit your FN, IJKL, it becomes almost second nature after, I'd say, after 3 or 4 days. No problem. In fact, when I go to a regular keyboard, I really hate moving my hand all the way to the arrow keys to try to find them and move around. So I'd say given a week, you completely get adjusted to the layout, you love the lack of movement, and now I want to buy another one of these to use for work.